Hello students, myself Archana Tiwari, your subject teacher of computer and GK from LPM Public School. So this is the explanation of chapter 2. So we will do today a revision of chapter 2, that is computer memory. Okay, previous we have already studied about this chapter. So today we are going to do the revision of this chapter. Okay, so see here, what is computer memory, you know? In this we will learn some types of computer memory. We have two types, that is primary memory and secondary memory. Do you know what is computer memory? Yes, memory is the storage capacity of a computer. In computer memory is the storage capacity of a computer, and computer memory is capable of storing information temporarily or on permanent basis. It has two types. How many types we have in computer memory? We have two types, that is first is primary memory and second is secondary memory. Okay, see here, primary memory is the main memory which defined in a computer. Primary memory is the main memory. It is predefined in a computer, in which where data, instructions and informations are stored, in which we store the data, informations and instructions. Okay, primary memory is also known as the internal memory. It is also known as the internal memory. We have two types of primary memory. How many types? Two types. We have two types of primary memory. First is RAM and second is ROM. RAM stands for what? Random access memory, and ROM stands for read only memory. So got it? We have two types of memory, that is RAM stands for random access memory and ROM stands for read only memory. Okay, so in random access memory we store data, instructions and information in temporary basis. We store data, informations or any instructions in a temporary basis, till when we have work on a computer, it must be there in the memory. But once you turn off the computer, once you turn off the computer, the information and data stored in this memory is lost. Okay, clear this much? So next is what? See here, any software that runs on a computer also loaded into RAM. Whatever the software we are working in operating system, everything should be loaded into a RAM. Why? Because RAM stands for what? Random access memory, and CPU accesses the memory in a random manner. It means in random manner, who accesses the memory? CPU. CPU accesses the memory. It is also called read and write memory. It is also called read and write memory. RAM is a volatile memory. It loses data once the power is turned off. And second is, that is ROM, stands for read only memory. Read only memory is a type of memory from which you can read the information stored in it. Once the computer is turned off, then also we have our informations, whatever we have stored in a computer, in a permanent basis. It is permanently stored in the computer. Okay, so it is also known as the non-volatile memory. It is also known as the non-volatile memory. We have some types of ROM, that is PROM, EPROM, EEPROM. Okay, by this we have completed our explanation of topic, that is primary memory. Now come to the next, that is secondary memory. Primary memory has limited capacities, whereas so we need some additional storage devices to store the data. For that we are storing some storage devices. That devices are known as the secondary memory. That devices are known as the secondary memory. In secondary memory is also known as external or auxiliary memory. Secondary memory is also known as the external or auxiliary memory, in which we store data in external memory. It is not lost even when the computer is turned off. Okay, next here come then This is the reason why secondary memory is slower than primary memory. Secondary memory is non-volatile memory in nature. So we have some examples of storage, secondary storage devices, that is hard disk, CD, DVD, flash drive and memory card. These are the examples of secondary memory. By this we store our data and information. Okay. See here now next, that is, come here. See here types of computer memory. We have two types, primary memory, secondary memory. After that, see here, primary memory is divided into two parts, two types, that is random access memory and read-only memory. Random access memory and read-only memory. After this, come to the next, that is types of ROM, that is PROM, EPROM and EEPROM. Okay. Next, then secondary memory. Secondary memory is also known as the external or auxiliary memory. Okay. We have some examples of secondary memory, that is, see here, hard disk, CD, DVD, flash drive and memory card are the examples of some secondary memory. In memory unit, see here, whatever informations you entered into a computer, it means whatever the information we are entering into a computer is known as a memory unit. Is known as memory unit. For example, it is stored in the form of 0 and 1. So it is also known as the binary digits or bits. It is known as the binary digit or bits. See here down, you have a list of different memory units of a computer. We have a list of different memory units of a computer. For given here 8 bits means 1 byte, and 1024 bytes means 1 kilobyte, that is 1 KB. 1024 KB, that is 1 megabyte, that is what? MB. So by this, all of the complete lists are given here. So please learn it by heart, whatever is given. See here next is 1024 MB, that is 1 gigabyte GB. 1024 GB, that is 1 terabyte TB. 1024 TB, that is 1 petabyte PB. 1024 PB, that is 1 extra byte, that is EB. Extra byte, that is short form is what? EB. And 1024 EB, that is a 1 zeta byte. 1024 ZB, that is 1 yuta byte. So these are the some different memory units of a computers are given list here. So please learn by heart this list. See here, here given some true or false. RAM is a volatile memory. Is it? It is volatile memory? Yes, RAM is a volatile memory. It means it is true. Primary memory is the main memory of a computer. Yes, primary memory is the main memory of a computer. So it is true. ROM stands for recap only memory. Is it? No, it's not. Why? It's false. Why? Because ROM stands for read only memory. ROM stands for read only memory. In question it is given recap only memory. That's why this sentence should be a false sentence. Fourth, primary memory has limited storage capacity. Yes, we have a limited storage capacity, primary memory. So it is true. Come now to the next topic, that is here hard disk. Hard disk is a built-in storage device which is located inside the CPU box or inside the CPU cabinet. Hard disk comes in different storage capacities. It means hard disks have different storage capacities like 320 GB, 500 GB, 1 TB, 2 TB and 5 TB. So these are the storage capacities of different storage capacities of a hard disk. Next is that is portable hard disk. It is also known as external hard disk. It is also known as external hard disk. This hard disk is not fixed inside the CPU. It is not fixed inside the CPU cabinet. So it is also a secondary memory device. So it is also known as a secondary memory device. It can very easy to carry anywhere, wherever you want to go. Next is CD. CD stands for what? Can you get, students? Yes, CD stands for compact disc. Okay, it is a thin round disc. Okay, and it can store data up to 700 MB. How much data it can store? It can store data. It can store up to the 700 MB data. So come to the next, that is DVD. DVD stands for Digital Versatile Disc. DVD stands for Digital Versatile Disc, and it stores data up to 4.7 GB. It stores data up to 4.7 GB. Next is Blu-ray disc. A Blu-ray disc look like a CD or a DVD. Okay, but it is used to store high definition, that is HD videos. It is used for storing the HD videos, and it can be stores the data up to 25 GB to each side. Means at both sides we can store data. At one side it can store data up to 25 GB. It means both sides, if we see, it can store data up to 50 GB by using both sides. See here next, that is flash drive. A flash drive is commonly known as a pen drive. You all know. A flash drive is also commonly known as what? Pen drive. It is used for transferring data. Its capacity, storage capacity, you know how much? See here, its storage capacity is just like 2 GB, 4 GB, 8 GB, 16 GB, 32 GB and so on. Next is last, that is memory card. Memory cards are also called multimedia card. All of you know that memory cards are also known as multimedia card, and these cards are tiny and are used as a storage medium in mobile phones, digital cameras and portable music players. It comes in different, it is also have different storage capacities, just like 4 GB, 8 GB, 16 GB and 32 GB and so on. So all these are the storage capacities having the memory cards we get it. Okay, so by this, see here, this is the completed of your divisional explanation of chapter 2. Come to the next, that is flashbacks. Here there is a summary. In short I will explain you, repeat it again. Computer memory is of two types. What they are? Primary and secondary memory. RAM stores the data, instructions and information in temporary basis. It is constantly overwritten with new data. And ROM stores the information permanently. Data instructions stored in ROM are not lost even when the power is turned off. The external storage devices are called secondary memory. For example, portable hard disk, CD, DVD, flash drives and so on. The data stored rich capacity of computer memory is expressed in bytes. Means whatever the storage capacity of computer memory is, the data storage capacity of memory is expressed, it's expressed in bytes. So by this we have completed our explanation of chapter 2. So please just go through this lesson and understand, be prepared for the exam. Thanks. Bye.